Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. We have new Forzathon events for April in Forza Motorsport 7. Instead of having multi-challenge events, they're all one, like Horizon 3. So the first challenge is called Running Wild. Drive one lap of the Nürburgring full circuit, that is, the Nordschleife and the Grand Prix circuit combined, in a Track Toys Division car. Do this and you'll win the Snake Driver gear. Second challenge is called Showing Off. Get a drift score of 3,000 or more on a single lap at Maple Valley in the rain, and you will win the 2014 Chevrolet Supersport Forza Edition. Most Australians will know that this car is actually a rebadged Holden SS Commodore, so I'm really looking forward to that. Third challenge is called Cherry Blossoms. Just complete a race at Suzuka, any form of Suzuka, in any Japanese car, and you will win the 2016 Mazda MX-5 Forza Edition. And this thing looks really cool. Last challenge is called Competitive Edge. Win a race in a Track Toys Division car to win the 2015 Porsche Macan Turbo. So what I'm going to do is win a race at Nürburgring full in a Track Toys Division car. It's only going to be a one lap race. And there we go. 2 challenges will be completed in one race, as I'll show you right now. So, the 2 challenges in question here. First one is Running Wild, where you need to complete one lap of Nürburgring full in a Track Toys Division car. And the other challenge is Competitive Edge, which is to win a race in one of these Track Toys Division cars. And as you can see, this AI driver task system still needs a bit of work, as there's a fair bit going on there at the opening chicane. The car I'm using, the Lotus 340R. Now we go to this chicane just before we get to the Nordschleife. A couple of 211s battling, and I'm in 4th place, and I'm right behind this Donkervort now. But about this car, this was available through the specialty dealer a couple of weeks ago, and let's just say this car is terrible. One minute you got understeer, and all of a sudden you got snap oversteer. It's really bad to handle. Remember, this is homologated for this division, so it might be better in stock trim, but this is the first time I've used this car. I can't recall the last time I've seen this car in a video game. Perhaps it was Forza 4? Oh, that or it was PGR, would have been one of the two, but it's been a long time. And now here we go to the carousel. Look how slow the Donkervort's going. Actually giving him a hurry up. That's actually something that wouldn't happen in multiplayer. The AI in older Forza games wouldn't be doing that. It's really strange, but eventually I get around the outside of this guy somehow, and yeah. Now with these challenges you can do whatever difficulty you like. You can make it super easy or as hard as you like. As I get by 2nd place. And see, that's what I'm talking about, that snap oversteer. And no, the thing is, this thing's so light, and it's got, even though it's naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, it's so light, and, you know, it snap oversteers all the time. As I've hit the wall at the last corner, I've given the 311 a chance to make me do this again, but I've just won it. So, happy days in that sense. So, that was a 2 challenge race. So yeah, I'll just show you how you get your rewards. Now make sure in this menu you hit next race and not quit, because your rewards may not come. But here it is, the Snake Driver gear. And you notice that I didn't get the car, so I'll go to the Forzathon screen. Now that failed. Now if you can either do that through the next race section or in the main menu for Forzathon. Either way is going to work.
This is your 2015 Porsche Macan Turbo.
Hang on, that's the voiceover girl from Forza 5 and Forza 6. Where's she been all this time? So now I'm going to be showing off in the car I just won, the Macan. So 3,000 drift points in one lap at Maple Valley in the rain. Now, as you can see, it is very easy to do. Already 2,000 points at turn 1. Then I decided to do it again. Bang, 3,000 points. Already done. However, I did recall with mod cards, if you're using, say, Race in the Rain, the tick doesn't come up until it actually rains. So I thought to myself, does that apply for this Forzathon event as well? Where the 3,000 drift points have to be done when it actually rains. Yeah, you can select rain as your option, but I'm just wondering if this doesn't work if you don't get 3,000 points before it rains. So let me know in the comments below if the 3,000 points system worked before it rained, like as in you get the reward and then you know quit if you did like a 1 minute drift session. So that's why I did a 2-minute drift session, just to be safe, because the reward for this Forzathon challenge is the one I'm after the most. So as you can see, I'm in a bit of a rush here to try and cross the line to make this lap count before the drift session ends. 0, just crossed the line, so that counts. So yeah, as per before, make sure you hit next race and not quit. And yeah, go into the Forzathon menu, and
This is your 2014 Chevrolet Supersport Forza Edition.
wow, I didn't think the Forza 6 voiceover girl knew what a Forza Edition was, but obviously she does. Now to the next challenge, the final challenge, Cherry Blossoms. So complete a race at Suzuka in any Japanese car. You can do this in any form of Suzuka. So I decided to do the smallest Suzuka and 1 lap, just to show you that even doing a 1 lap race actually works. Now with this one, it doesn't matter where you finish. First place, dead last, doesn't matter. The car I'm using here is the Subaru Impreza 22B Forza Edition. This was a reward during the February leagues, so this is actually the first time I've really used it. And a lot of you may be thinking, oh, this looks just like the Horizon Edition Subaru 22B from Horizon 3. Correct, it is, but yeah, it's cool to have them in this game as well, because you get all the extra credits, so you get perks out of it, which is great. But as you can see, I made 8 spots in 1 lap, and yeah, and that's that, and that's all the challenges done. Again, I'll emphasize, in order to get the rewards in this menu coming up, hit next race and not quit. I need to emphasize that because I've hit quit before and I didn't get my reward. So, here it is.
This is your 2016 Mazda MX-5 Forza Edition.
Wow, this girl really knows her Forza 7. Anyway, so I thought I'd test drive the Mazda MX-5 Forza Edition. This will give you an extra 25% credits for each race you do, as well as another 25% if you use this car at Laguna Seca. I just decided to go around Suzuka again, since it's Japanese track, Japanese car, and just look at that rear wing. So low, so wide, and it's got a really wide body kit as well. It looks really cool. It's not an MX-5 you would see every day. Matter of fact, you never see MX-5s like these. Not even like drift cars look like this. It just looks crazy. I mean, a lot of people will be love to have this car finally. It does look really cool. Like the new MX-5s already look great, and having this as well, and knowing that it's actually half decent in a straight line as well, as you slide it a little, as that Audi TT's in the gravel at the end of the spoon, just showing you the straight line speed of this thing. It's alright. And that low rear wing, you can just see that shake. It's pretty cool. Going over 200k's before 130R, not too bad for an MX-5. But yeah, it's a very good car. So make sure you get on board, because yeah, it means more cars, increasing your collection score. Happy days. As that Mercedes SLK is holding me up, what's to go there? Anyway, and here is the Chevy SS Super Sport Forza Edition. You'll get an extra 30% credits for every race you do, plus another 30% if you use this car at Sonoma. So yeah, I'm glad that I finally got this Holden. Sorry, I'm calling it a Holden because it is. This car was built in Australia by Holden, and it is the Holden SS Commodore. The only difference really is it's got bow tie badges on it instead of line badges. And perhaps the reason why, and there's a lot of flashes of red with this car. Maybe Turn 10 realised that red is Holden's primary colour. Maybe that's the reason. As you can see, there's massive rims on this thing. You do see a lot of Commodores in Australia with massive rims, so it's relatable for an Aussie. As you can see, 1, 2, 5 cars in the sand at the carousel, and I'm up in the 4th place. But yeah, I thought I'd just test those out, since I've already tested the Macan. As I get off in the sand. Anyway. And here's the Snake driver gear. Pretty cool. Snake skin, pants, jacket, and a nice little gold chain to go with it as well. And now I'll show you all the cars you can win this week. So yeah, if you make sure you leave a like. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of this Forzathon event. And not only that, subscribe for more content, whether that's here at Forza Motorsport 7 or at Forza Horizon 3. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.